Hello. Hey, can I call you back? I am in the middle of a shoot, yeah. Thanks. Hi guys, this is Deepak with 91 Mobiles, and this is a 7-inch tablet that I just used for voice calls. Now thankfully, this is a Nexus. It actually doesn't have any voice calling capabilities. But then there are quite a few 7-inch and even 8-inch tablets out there which offer voice calling, and there are quite a few users as well. Now let me introduce you to the new Xiaomi Mi Max. This is a new phablet from the Chinese brand, and it offers great specs and great value. And if you look at it, it's pretty portable. It fits in my shirt pocket, and I can even fit it into my jeans pocket as well. Now the Mi Max is obviously a large smartphone. Thanks to its 6.44-inch 1080p display, it falls firmly into phablet territory, and we know that there's a big market for large screen smartphones out there, and this is pretty much one of the largest. It's loaded overall, comes encased in a full metal body. It's fairly thin. It's not very unwieldy to hold. As you can see, I can hold it fairly comfortably, and it doesn't really hide my face when I'm talking on this. In terms of specs, you get a similar configuration as the Redmi Note 3. So there's a Snapdragon 650 processor which is mated to 3 gigs of RAM, 32 GB of storage. This is a hybrid dual SIM device, so you can add in more. For shooting, 16 megapixel camera at the rear, a 5 megapixel camera up front. But one of the best things about this device is the battery. Thanks to the large profile, Xiaomi has been able to cram in a 4850 mAh battery, which is really one of the strengths of this device. In terms of software, it runs MIUI version 7, which uses Android Marshmallow as base. And an update to MIUI 8 should be available soon as well. MIUI remains one of my favorite alternative ROMs which are based on Android. I think it's really usable, it's really smooth, and the features are really useful. You get tons of customization options complete with theme support, a full-fledged security app with a virus scanner, permissions, a call blocker, battery manager. MIUI already has a one-handed mode built in, and it's pretty useful. But you should realize that the Mi Max is not really a device that's designed for one-handed usage. Now Xiaomi has also added a shortcut menu which is available as an assistive touch button which can be placed on either side of the screen, and this can be used in a crunch as well. In terms of performance, the Mi Max is able to handle almost everything, right from mundane day-to-day tasks to even intensive gamings. The battery life though has to be its best aspect. The battery lasts really long, and with medium to even heavy usage, you can stretch it for more than a day very easily. I would probably say that the Mi Max has one of the best battery lives I have ever tried on a smartphone yet. And that, guys, is a strong statement to make. Now the cameras are pretty decent as well. They are very similar to the ones on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3. So they aren't the best, but you will still walk away with some really good shots as far as the lighting conditions are good. And if you're a casual user, you shouldn't really have any complaints about that. It's very clear that the Mi Max is not for everyone, but it's also clear that if you're a phablet user and are looking for a value for money device, then this is really a no-brainer. And if you're one of those who use a tablet for voice calling, then you should really get one of these ASAP.